Hey guys, I got invited to the Forever SMP. You remember that awesome video I made about a month ago? The world tour, right? You remember, right? Do you? So now that I'm part of the server, the big question is, what do I build? And while I was thinking that, like a divine message from the Minecraft gods, this little tune popped into my head. A song that instantly reminds me of kids playing in the snow. Let's build Minecraft in South Park! Wait, let's build South Park in Minecraft! So how do we start? Well, the first thing I did is I jumped on YouTube. I searched to see if anyone already has done it. And all I found were super old videos, weird shorts, and of course that one South Park episode about taming a horse.
Stan! How do you tame a horse in Minecraft?
Turns out, no one has really made a full, up-to-date video on recreating South Park in Minecraft. There are some builds, like streets and the school, but they are very much outdated. I'd like to give a quick shout out to MiniBean75. While I was already designing my first section, I stumbled upon his Full Town Tour video from me 4 years ago. Of course, I had to check it out. And guess what? The mountain style he used is exactly the same idea I had. Flat, simple mountains to keep the classic South Park look. His town looks amazing, but it was built in a flat world in creative mode as far as I can see. And I don't have creative mode. I need to mine. I need to flatten the world by hand. Part 1. The Big Dig. With my location set, it was time for a real grind. Digging. Tons and tons of dirt, stone and whatever else stood in my way. And then, in the middle of all this chaos, a wild Bleaker appears. Who is Bleaker? Bleaker is a mad lad. If you took the words insane but amazing and mashed them together into a single person, you'd get Bleaker. Link to his channel in the description. Not only did he help me tear this place apart, but he made it possible for me to actually start building my base. But Bleaker wasn't the only one who helped. This server isn't built around shops, we trade, or we just help each other out. While I'm used to an economy system with diamonds as currency, here it's all about bartering. And since I didn't have many resources yet, the amazing people on the server made it possible for me to get beacons and shulkers to speed up this insane dig and give this project a real kickstart. Part 2. The Mountain. Now that the land was cleared, it was time for the next challenge, recreating those iconic flat cartoon mountains. And for that, I needed concrete and terracotta. A lot of concrete and terracotta. At first I thought, this is insane. What am I doing with my life? I started second guessing everything. But then, I want to introduce you to someone. Meet DeathDealer.
Hello.
This absolute legend DeathDealer handed me over 85 shulkers. 85 shulkers of green concrete. Enough to, hopefully, last the entire project. And with that in hand, along with all the terracotta I gathered, I can finally start building these mountains. Part 3. Time to build. So what's next? This is my favorite part of this whole episode. Now that the mountains are done and you can see a bit of the layout taking shape, I want to give a huge thank you to Splash and Puddles and Lycaon for coming through with tons of snow to help bring the South Park landscape to life. But now you're probably wondering, what is he going to build first? Well, I've got news for you. It's storage. I need storage. I have way too much and I need a place to put it all. To kick things off, I'm starting with the classic u-tor-it building, a storage facility in Minecraft. And this is where I can finally show you guys how I get my designs. How I recreate South Park. I used the South Park games, The Fractured Butthole and The Stick of Truth. These games are packed with details and you can actually walk through South Park itself. I also tried checking the show for references, but the u-tor-it building only appears briefly in Season 13, Episode 2, The Coon. So instead, I jumped into the games. Explored every corner, studied the in-game maps and took a bunch of screenshots. That gave me a solid idea of how I wanted to recreate u-tor-it in Minecraft. So here I am, building South Park into Minecraft. And how do I translate that? Because Minecraft dimensions are very different from what you see in the South Park games or in the show. So I had to make some tough choices. One of the biggest changes is shortening the name from u-tor-it to just u-store. Why? Because making letters in Minecraft, they are huge. And keeping the full name would mean a bigger billboard. But I'm also planning to tweak and refine every build as we go. For example, in the Fractured Butthole, Butters, aka Professor Chaos, has his layer hidden inside one of the storage units. And I think it will be a cool idea to implement that in one of the episodes. Another problem I came across, the dye problem. I needed a flower farm. I'm going to need so much dye to color all the blocks I need. Here is JoshyPowerz. This dude is so amazing, we did multiple projects together and we built a flower farm. And it generates all the dye we need. It's not just all the flowers, we need to mix some dyes, but we did it! We got flower farms, and I have the dye I need to make South Park alive. So here we have it, the final touches. From the roads and the snow to the little trees. I'm super happy with how this is all coming together. But a quick shout out to Piviq on YouTube. He made an amazing spruce tree set that fits perfectly with my build. So what's next? Well, first I want to say thank you all for watching and I hope to see you in episode 2 of Building South Park in Minecraft, where we focus on Tweek Bros coffee and the movie theater. Thank you all. I hope you liked the video. Press that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, press the subscribe button. But still, I felt there is one thing missing. I need a Minecraft skin. So I went on Discord and asked a good friend of mine. His name is Maloon. I met him in season 1 on a Zetacraft, which is a long time ago. And I'm still talking to him and he makes amazing skins. And he did all the skins I were before. So thank you so much if you're still sticking around, because most people leave when you say like and subscribe. I have something special for you. So here it is. A little walkthrough. Let's do it.